All right, what's up? Welcome to the Gossip Intellectual Podcast with me, Royce Wynn, bringing you sports, politics, entertainment, my opinions, my views. I say it how I want to say it, and then I say it. Okay? Say that 3 times fast. Feeling good, man. Just came straight off of doing live comedy. Always good. Always feeds the soul to get on the microphone live and say some jokes. I love jokes, man. It keeps me going. I love telling them. I love writing them. I love just trying to figure it out. I was like, it's like telling jokes. It's like playing darts, and it's kind of like golf, right? You're just always trying to. I think you got to be a really competitive person to kind of be in a joke telling game, or really arrogant and disillusioned and narcissistic. But yeah, that was fun. Also, I'm getting a little older. I don't go out as much, so it's good just to get out the house, touch grass, speak with some other comics, hear different opinions, different points of views, take on different energy. It's always good. It was a beautiful day today in New York City. We had some cold ones, man. Had the boots on, a rainy week. Right? It's just a rough week for me in general. Wasn't sleeping well, just in and out, all in my head. But today was nice. So, I was like, man, I wish I was just like, had a little bit more success so it could be a little bit more balance. Right? I wake up, I got to go get it. Okay? My career is hanging on by a thread, but that thread, it's something, right? So the little bit of light I got, I'm just like, I got to put in some work. So yeah, I woke up a little late, had a rough sleeping night, but got enough. All right, I got better than most. I'm not an insomniac. Okay, I just have rough nights sometimes. Some nights go better than others. Sometimes I'm more in my head than other times. So this was just one of those weeks, but still I rise. Still I make progress. When I'm up, I'm up. And we get stuff done over here at Royce Wynn Enterprises, which is just my bedroom. That's all it is. Just food time. and a desk. Actually, I have 2 desks. The big desk, I don't know, I never use it. But I think I'm going to start getting more disciplined about sitting at the desk, because my back is sore sitting on this futon. The futon is dented. It's like I don't have the same type of bounce. But yeah, woke up to a little bit of trauma today. My roommate unfortunately had to move out. I don't want to put his business all the way out there, but he had mental illness that he was fighting with, and people came and helped with that. So that was crazy. Didn't know it was coming. Saw his behavior, wasn't surprised it came. I've never had a roommate that didn't have mental illness. I think all my roommates have been like some type of bipolar or something. So used to it, right? Actually, his was the kind I could deal with. I was like, all right, this is mild. He's quiet for the most part. Every now and again, he would just spaz and say something. He'd be like, what was that? Yeah, that was rough. And he had family come and help with that. And I don't know. I'm one of those people where I'm just always calm in the middle of chaos. Like I had something that happened at work too, where somebody also had another mental breakdown. I'm calm in the moment, but then afterwards I'm like vibrating, like ah. But I've seen it all. Okay, this is what I asked for. You want to come to New York City, you're gonna be around a little bit of crazy stuff. Okay, but yeah, I was laughing at what RFK Jr. said. Like all autistic kids will never use a bathroom or have a relationship, and I was just like, I've met so many comics that are on the spectrum. They do a lot of things. Okay, they get around. Right? They tell jokes. They're weird, and they definitely have relationships. Why people date some of the comics I know, I don't know. Okay, maybe they're also on the spectrum. Okay, I've seen Love on the Spectrum before it was a TV show. All right. So yeah, you have empathy. I've seen it a lot. I've seen people struggle with stuff. I've had my own struggles. Mine has just never been manic. It's always inner and in my head. So definitely my heart goes out to anybody fighting those battles. Not easy, man. Not easy to deal with those brain battles, right? It's an internal struggle and fight, and something you got to fight every day. Not to be too dark, and some people are stronger than others. Some people have better support systems than others. Some people have access to things other people don't. So yeah, that was wild. But still got some stuff done, and did some tickety talks, right? Had a video doing well, made no money. Okay, TikTok is frustrating, man. It's the best algorithm. It's all I got. Right, I'm building up a little bit on YouTube, the shorts. But yeah, yet again. I think the last time I checked, the post was at 400,000, and I've made like $1. All right, no, they took away my payments, which for no reason. All it is a video of me talking, and then a 2-second picture in between me talking, just referencing. It's like I didn't break any violations whatsoever, but. Somehow it got pulled out of the program. It just annoys me that they do stuff like that. And that's the annoying thing about TikTok. The violations are just ridiculous. I mean, just for using a green screen, you would get all types of violations. You have to appeal. But at least I got the exposure, right? Entertainment business. No money, but exposure. So that was fun. But like I said, it didn't take me long to make it, right? I have been a writer, performer for a while, so there is a skill to it. When I do it, I can't speak for everybody else, but I think that is. Most of the people that are good at talking and TikTok and stuff, they're usually like a musician, or a journalist or a writer or performer. Like they've been trained a little bit. They know how to captivate you for however long and do that. So I'm always torn because I'm just like, yeah, it didn't take me that long to do that, but I've been doing it for a while. Give me my due. So yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. I got excited because I was talking to some comics after the show, and a comic that we know, he had this character where he's a tech guy. And he kind of talks hood. He cusses people out when they call in. He plays like the call center dude. He's like, "What you calling for? Stop being a little bitch, okay? Tuck your shoes in, B, and do what you got to do, right?" So, great character, and he's blown up off of it. So that gave me some hope. If you listen to last podcast, I was like, I don't know, man. It's just this. It's pointless. Every time I have a good video, I only get like 200 followers. Like it's going to take me 10 years to get the amount of followers I need. So hopefully something I do latches on. But the pressure of that does make you be more creative and try to come up with something. And, as a creative, I know the more you try and the more you create, the better you get. And so there's no loss, and there's no loss in trying. If you don't try, then you might die spiritually, not real life. I don't wish death on anybody. So that's it. Yeah, I'm dealing with the the attention from TikTok. TikTok gets you attention. If you happen to be an attractive person, people are intrigued. So I don't know. I'm a little paranoid, just a little bit. So I just feel like people stalk me a little bit. People like my old ass videos, and so I'm in my head about that. Flattering though. The ladies are checking me out, and nobody reaches out ever. It's like nobody slides in my DMs. They just look at me funny and stalk my moves and hack my phone. And I'm just like, what do you want to know? Okay, I'm on a futon. I feel like I'm on the internet every day. Why do you guys have to take it so far? I don't know. And I think they like the fact that I don't care. And I'm just like, I know that you're watching me. And it's just like, ooh, a challenge. Let's watch them some more. So, whatever. Luckily, I'm a stand-up comic, and my level of embarrassment is super high. And I just don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm me. It's not fake over here. Okay? I am who I am. I do want to hide some stuff, but whatever. If you find that out too, whatever. I'm an open book. We keep it real. All right. I just wanted to talk about, so we were talking about mental health. My mental health is getting better, so I'm proud of that. So taking a lot of energy and focus, and I just feel like I'm such a better service when my mental health is better and people are not in my head, but whatever. I'm better for me and I'm better for others. But also the journey of trying to improve my mental health and be more clear-headed and not have heavy stuff weighing me down or ashamed or embarrassed about things is good. And people get inspired by your actions and your movements and the thoughts you're saying. Like I always say, everybody's sharing energy. We're inspired by each other more than ever with social media. We have access to each other all day long. So I'm trying to do it for me and whoever is taking on my energy. But I just want to say the affirmations work. Okay. A lot of life is run by your subconscious. So whatever you're thinking in the back of your mind, at night, a lot of those thoughts come to fruition. But also, just, I don't know, whenever you're in certain situations, those things pop up. So you want to breathe life into yourself, speak life into yourself. I am needed. I am valued. I am confident. What I do matters. What I say matters. All right. You're not just a number. Okay. People need you. All right. You don't know who you're inspiring or who you're uplifting. So I use a timer app, but there's a bunch of apps out there. That's the one I'm most comfortable with. And I try 2 to 3 times a day or whenever my brain's freaking out, just kind of breathe, speak to myself. I'm confident. I am needed. I am amazing. All right. And it's been doing great. It's been healing my bad thoughts a lot. So I just wanted to share that. Was that too dark and deep? Oh, well, that's the type of person I am. That's how I talk. I get in there. But let's talk failures, Billy McFarland. So for the first time, we actually do want to hear from Ja Rule, because what is up with his old business partner, Billy McFarland? Okay, the audacity of this guy. This guy, they did a whole documentary on him about this Boss Festival, the Fyre Festival, Fyre. Okay, blew millennials' minds, right? How can a guy throw literally the worst festival party on earth, right? And then you went to jail for it. So delusional. Didn't want to let it go. Okay, and then he goes to jail. I don't know. I think he did like a year or two. And he comes out and he said, I'm doing another one. And my thing is, who invested in this guy? Who went into business with this guy again. I'm looking at the Wikipedia right now. Defrauded investors of $27.4 million the first time. Okay, and we're talking about DEI, and I'm just like, it must be nice to have white people just invest in you because you're a young white guy with potential, right? And if you watch the documentary, this lady just loved him, just supported him no matter how bad he was, and then people gave him another chance, and it was supposed to be in one place. Then I think it got moved to Mexico. And they're like, do you have any artists secured? We will have artists secured soon. Don't you worry. Right? The location is saying it's not going to happen. It's going to happen. Don't you worry. Nobody. So everybody was laughing. I'm looking at TikTok. They're like, everybody here in Mexico knows this is a joke. Government officials like, we haven't heard nothing about no party, no festival. It's not happening. And then just either today or yesterday, they said it's canceled. Billy, okay, go back and start and work at the carnival or something. He has that millennial, I need to be rich as fast as possible disease. Okay, get a regular job or something. Take that delusion and work with stocks or something, but don't throw any more festivals. I've never seen somebody fail so bad in my life and just have no, he didn't have any type of recourse or nothing. Just MAGA. That's what you call MAGA. When you don't feel bad about nothing and you just keep going and going and going. So we've been talking about Abrego Garcia and trying to get him free. And I just feel like Billy, I don't know. I was trying to tie that together, but it's something about being taken to the wrong place. Billy is going to take you to the wrong place. Okay? And he's going to get you locked up if you mess with Billy. He shouldn't have any friends, family, nothing. He is beyond delusional. Sick. He need to go to delusional party throwing rehab. All right, enough about Billy. So while we're on the subject of delusional white men, Elon Musk. Okay, the reason I'm going, I don't know. The reason I had a good video is because Elon Musk, okay, contacted this girl. Shoot, what was her name? Tiffany. Sorry, 1 second. Elon Musk. She was a crypto influencer, and he contacted her. Tiffany Fong, okay, to have his baby. All right, somehow the Wall Street Journal found out. The Wall Street Journal contacted her for comment, and she said it was true. He got mad because he got rejected, and then he slowed down her payments. She was making a lot of money on X, and she has like 340,000 followers. Now, she got famous because she was a crypto investor, lost all her money in 401k, and then started leaking like all the bad stuff these crypto people were doing because she still had access. I think the name of the company was Celsius. And she also did like some interviews with Sam Bankman-Fried, like the crypto dude that got caught in the Bahamas with his scam. And she rose to fame. But she's MAGA. So Elon Musk likes these little MAGA influencers. Now, the crazy thing about Elon is, at first you're thinking, okay, this is pitiful. This dude is just trying to get some ass. And he's saying, I'll have a baby by you just to get some ass. But then they said he's not even having sex with these women. He's doing it through IVF. And that he wants to just populate the world or the United States with his bloodline just smart woman. And I'm like, first of all, if you want to populate smart women, why don't you find some scientists? Okay, why are you going after MAGA influencers? What is that? All right. But that's how arrogant he is. I guess he thinks his genes are going to dominate her genes or something. I don't know. But they're saying he's a eugenicist, which is something I think that the Nazis believe in. More Nazi behavior from Elon. And, he's done interviews where he said he's worried about the population going extinct, which is just ridiculous. Like, we have enough people, okay? If you walk down the street in New York every day, you'll see there's plenty of people. I never feel like there's not enough people when I'm doing any errand, getting on the train. I just rode the train during rush hour today. There's enough people, okay? All the sniffing and coughing, I was like, oh my God, it's too many people. I'm gonna end up catching COVID. So yeah, what he's really saying in a coded way, we need more white people. Even though Tiffany is Asian, so everybody was confused. Cause it was just like, I thought you were on your Nazi-ish, and you just wanted more white power. So we don't know what he's doing. It's just some crazy billionaire obsession. They said he wants to have a compound with all the kids. All the women hate him. They don't want to have anything to do with him. But it pays well. It's one of those jobs where it's just like, I hate this job, but it pays good. So I don't know. The question is whether she really wanted to do it. Because some people are saying she thought about it. They said she did talk to the most recent one that sold the Tesla in front of everybody. I think her name is Ashley St. Clair. And he has them sign an NDA. Ashley was like, I'm not signing an NDA. I'm going to expose you. But Elon is just bad-ish crazy. Like, when did he get so crazy? Actually, the whole Doge thing, I understand. Because he's doing that to stop the companies or the agencies that can regulate him and stop him from doing what he wants to do, or actually put him in jail. So the Doge thing is crazy, but it's also he's trying to save his ass. So it's like, I understand it. But the populating, with more Elon Musk, please. All right, one is enough. Matter of fact, that whole family's crazy. The mom was on it. She backed that up. The dad is wild. I forgot what crazy stuff he said. Something with abuse. The brother's probably crazy too. We don't need no more Musk. We must not. Okay. Now there's this rumor that he had some type of penis surgery, and the penis surgery didn't go well, and so that's why he does it through in vitro. I do want to know that. I want to know why he does it through in vitro IVF with these women. But everybody's like, if you have Elon Musk sperm in you, that's crazy. That's evil sperm. That's demon sperm. Spirit. Your whole vibe is gonna change. You don't want that type of energy in you at all. But it's also like, that's got to be some type of FCC rule or something. Like, you can't just stop somebody's payments because they don't want to have a baby by you. That's not normal at all. So it's just the wildest story because of just how he did it. And what happened to taking somebody out to dinner at least? All right, a couple conversations before I give you my sperm. And women love good sperm. All right, women are out here looking for good sperm. Okay, but you got to be nice about it before you give them the good sperm. He could probably give away a lot of sperm if he was nice about it. If he took him out, wanted him and dined him a little bit, but he want to get straight to it. Jesus Christ. Hey, nice to meet you. You want my sperm? What? So he's always just doing some wild stuff on the side. It's just like, why don't you just sit down? You're the worst billionaire we've ever seen. And you're the richest one. You're the richest one and the worst one. You're not good at being a billionaire at all. I don't know why God made him a billionaire. He's not good at it. I guess to show us being a billionaire isn't all that it's cracked out to be. So that's just wild. I made a joke. I was like, he did the little salute, but he's trying to be like the Jews and repopulate. So you need to salute the Jews, not salute against them. That's just wild, man. So people don't even know how many kids he's got. He's got like 13 and counting. Like him and Nick Cannon in a race, like it's a new Olympic sport. How many babies can we make in a year? But he's not even having fun with it. No wonder he's so miserable. It's like you having babies and you're just donating sperm. So that's a wild thing to think. That's a wild thing to think. All right. So I said it's a party of class, and you're supposed to be talking about making women housewives, and you're just out here trying to make women baby mamas. They don't even like you. The kids don't even like you. Nobody likes you. Got the worst Christmas gift ever. Merry Christmas. Here's my sperm. What? So I don't know. I'm just waiting. Yeah. You know, I don't want to threaten the man's life, but it'd be nice to see him suffer a little bit. But yeah, we keep having this conversation over and over again. People isolate themselves and they're around just the rich and famous, and then they lose their freaking minds. I don't know what happened to him. Some people are saying he had a psychotic break, too many drugs, and it's the switch went off. But now he's just out there. So Target met with Al Sharpton. I told you guys the boycotts work. I told you these companies are cowards and all they care about is money. As soon as they start losing money, they're gonna panic. So ironically, a lot of people in my comments are like, "We're not listening to Al Sharpton." I don't know why they felt like they needed to meet with him, no matter what he says. But I don't know. Maybe it's just an age thing, a demographic thing. But also Pastor Jamal Bryant. I never watched the interview, but he staged something and he created like a website and he kind of led the Target boycott. So the fact that they're even willing to take a meeting it means they're scared. Because I wasn't sure because we kept hearing about the numbers, but it's like, is this really true? And obviously Target is really losing the numbers, but it's just egregious that they just wanted to take away DEI. And I said it before, the wealth gap is ridiculous. In any field, you look at your counterparts of another race and it's just like, man, they're getting a lot of stuff done much faster, much easier. And it's because people understand their story that have the power to give them opportunities. So, for people not to understand that, people like Elon Musk, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, the numbers don't lie. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm glad we came together and did something. They're always saying black people can't come together and do anything. But we got up in Target's ass. Okay. Target became the target. He became the mark. Became the mark out here. So that's good to hear. And keep going hard and If your friends want to laugh at you for not going to Target, they were wrong. It made a difference. Okay, they count every penny at these places. All right, you're not going through your usual times. Affects them. It does. All right. So it's okay. You can get some soap from somewhere else. All right. What else do you go to Target for? Notebook, whatever. I don't know. I live in New York. I have a lot of options. I don't need Target. I did need a new dresser, but my roommate moved out and left his dresser. Look at God. Look at God. So what does this say about Target? Is they're weak. And this gives us motivation for the next people. All right, let's not stop at Target. Let's keep going. I always say, as a person who's always in coffee shops and different restaurants, you can see who cares about people and who doesn't. It's so obvious. All right, and a lot of these corporations, they think you need them, and it's not about the people that go there. It's just about making money. So, customer service is bad. The places aren't clean. They don't have enough workers to help you. They don't care about your experience. They just care about getting your dollar. And you got to say no. All right. Let's end this with a delusional black man, Terrence Howard. Okay, so Terrence Howard has been on one. Like first it was with the math. He created new math. He went on Joe Rogan and everything, and they were like, Terrence, that's not going to. Oh, it was new science. Sorry, it was new science, which involves math. And then it's been a couple things. The last thing I remember was him talking about the parties, and he was like, people did stuff behind closed doors to get ahead. And now he said he's about to start a podcast and expose everybody. He got a song, I'm on a mission. I never thought that you were snitching. So, I guess this is the time of the Uncle Raps. We got Terrence Howard, Will Smith, whoever else. It's just funny listening to him do music. Right. So I think it's from TMZ. Howard has started recording a new podcast where he's going after some of the biggest media companies in the game. He'll be addressing elites behind the machine, including those at both Disney and Fox. He says he'll also address his legal drama with CAA, detailing how they allegedly asked him to take a pay cut during his time on the hit show Empire. See, that's where he gets people, because we believe that. We're like, we know these corporations are always not paying artists. They didn't want to pay him for his song, I think, that he did with them. Remember, he said that? And they said, it was like some funny wording that they used to get around paying him. So that's where you get people. But then Terrence is also full of shit. He even wants to talk about his time on set as Lucius lying. Terrence going to end up dead. Don't play with these corporations. They're going to be on a mission and take you out, Terrence. You're not Lucius Lyon in real life. In real life, you're Terrence. Okay. So Terrence says actors are scared to speak out against agents, executives, and more, but he's not. He claims he has nothing to lose, so he's going to be real about business betrayals, shady transactions, but won't target actors at all. I mean, that's the times that we're in. Everything is coming out. Cat Williams told us. Okay, Diddy trial starts May 12th, so that's going to be in a couple weeks. That's going to expose a lot of stuff. And we got Terrence Howard. It's a good time to be a content creator. There's a lot of drama that's coming down the pipeline. So who knows? Maybe Terrence know what he's talking about, man. You don't know what I've been through in this industry, man. So we'll see. I don't know. People said Terrence Howard is not the easiest to work with. He's a little eccentric, a little weird, a little crazy, right? That's the thing. When you get stories from crazy people, they always tell it from their point of view. They don't see nothing else that they did to get in that situation. It's like, he just threw ketchup on me, man, for no reason, man. It's like, well, you were yelling at him for 5 minutes straight, and he's supposed to take that, man. So I look forward. I didn't watch the interview where they said where he says celebrities were getting down and dirty to get ahead. But people said it was funny. So we'll see what Terrence Howard says, man. I'll just listen to the interview just to hear his accent. Welcome to another episode of Terrence Howard. I'm on a mission. Never thought that I'd be the one snitching. So we'll see, man. Should be fun. Fun times ahead. All right. So keep your head up. All right. That's the podcast for today. Have a great weekend, man. Enjoy this warm weather coming. Global warming is coming. This might be our last normal summer. All right. Bye. Thanks so much for listening to the Gossip Intellectual. Like, subscribe, comment, please. All right. Bye.